Hi Taurus, this is your horoscope for March 2018. Thanks for joining me. It's nice to be with you today. From the 1st of March until the 22nd of March, Uranus, the planet of energy and drive, sits in your 12th house in Aries, and it forms a trine with Mars, the male principle, which is in Sagittarius in your 8th house. So you're really going to feel an independent kind of streak when it comes to how you're progressing in your working life, especially if you're employed, if you're in an institution, and what you can do to make progress there. So whether it's getting a promotion or making a lateral move, finding a new job, you're really going to be driven to move forward and to get something done in that area of your life. On the 2nd of March, we have the full moon in Virgo. And I've made a separate video on this. The full moon in Virgo is about detoxing things in the body and letting go of problems in your day-to-day routine that hold you back from achieving your full potential. And it occurs in your 5th house of romantic relationships. So you're really able to let go of negative factors in that area of your life so that you can progress and make progress when it comes to your romantic personal relationships. On the 7th of March, we have Mercury going into Aries. Mercury is the communication planet, and it's in your 12th house in Aries. So there's going to be a real strength of spirituality in the sense that if I can think it and if I can apply myself to it, I'm not frightened by the possibility of failure. I'm going to actually pursue this and do what it is that I really feel, even if it's risky and even if at other times I'd be scared to pursue this. So it stays in Aries. The planet goes retrograde on the 22nd of March and it stays in retrograde until the 15th of April. When Mercury goes retrograde, the planet appears to be going backwards and it makes it more difficult to communicate on a practical level. So computers and phones and airplanes get delayed, stuff like that. But because it's in your 12th house, it allows you to find other ways to connect with your higher self and with the universe. So it's a very kind of spiritual opportunity for you to grow and to find other ways to connect with a power greater than yourself and to get strength from a different source. It moves forward again on the 15th of April and it stays in Aries until the 14th of May in your 12th house. So there's a much greater sense of resilience and being spiritually powerful. So things that usually overwhelm you or get you kind of discouraged don't discourage you. You're able to push forward despite any obstacles that may be in your path. On the 7th of March as well, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, and your ruler, goes into Aries in your 12th house of spirituality. So this month is about spiritual progress for you and really falling in love with yourself and falling in love with the universe and with your higher self, really. It's about connecting to who you are as an individual and how you can run your life, how you can be the person in charge and having control over what happens. So you're not going to be as willing to compromise and you're going to feel much more empowered. It stays in Venus for the duration of the month and then it goes into your sign of Taurus on the 31st of March. So from the 31st, love is going to feel more you, more natural. You're going to feel much more comfortable within yourself. But March is about driving things forward and being a little bit more, not pushy, but resilient in the sense that you can go places that otherwise you may fear to tread a little bit. On the 8th of March until the 10th of July, Jupiter, the lucky planet, goes into retrograde and it happens in your 7th house of relationships. When Jupiter goes into retrograde, you stop looking for good luck and good fortune to come to you via the external world and you look at it from the inner perspective. And it's in the sign of Scorpio anyway, which is about going inwards and looking at your own feelings and what's happening internally. In relationships, or the house of relationships, the good luck factor that you've got is that you start to understand what it is you really want in relationships and you're able to manifest it. So this retrograde really supports you. So March all the way through until July is going to be excellent for you in terms of your love life and having the right notions about what you can do and who is right for you, and not choosing the wrong partner, but instead naturally being drawn to the right person, all of those things. The luck factor works from within rather than from without. On the 18th of March, we've got Mars, the male principle, going out of Sagittarius in your 8th house and into Capricorn in your 9th. And it sits there with Saturn and Pluto. So you're going to be interested in working towards broadening your horizons, expanding your work skills. So the second half of the month is all about what can I study, what can I learn, what places can I discover that I haven't been to. It's really about how can I make my world seem bigger. So get ready for adventures and discovering new places and finding new cultures and people and making new friends, and just your life starting to grow and expand and become something that's more far-reaching in a sense. Finally, on the 31st of March, we've got the second full moon of the month. We've got a full moon in Libra. It is a blue moon. In January, we had 2 full moons, so we had a blue moon then. February, we didn't have any full moons, and now here in March again, we've got 2 full moons. So when you have 2 full moons in a month, it's a high energy month. So this is going to work in your favor because spiritually you're so resilient, so you're going to be able to use that energy to get what it is you want. So set some goals for yourself, pursue those goals, and you'll be much happier and you'll feel very proud of yourself and like you've been productive and you've achieved something by the end of the month. So that's what I get for you here in March. It looks excellent for you. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. And the way I've drawn up the chart for you guys, Taurus, here, I can draw up your natal chart by looking at your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. It gives me a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born. And that shows me why you've come back into this lifetime, what your vocational aptitudes are, what you're going to experience in terms of love and work and finance and relationships and spiritual progress, and also what's coming up in future in all of those areas. So if you're interested in that, then please do visit the website for a personal reading, gregoryscott.com. Remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.